never get invited onto the stage that you deserve. Sucks to hear that. Sucks to say that. So stop waiting for someone else to decide that what you have to say is worth hearing and build your own. For a long time, getting visibility meant waiting for someone else to notice and choose you. Maybe you waited for the conference organizer to invite you to the event, the podcast host to book you on their show, that marketing company to promote you, that gatekeeper to decide that your idea was worth the person behind them hearing. And sometimes that invitation does come, but a lot of times it doesn't. And we live in a time now where you don't necessarily need permission from anyone anymore. You can host the workshop. You can start a conversation with someone online. You can create an event and invite people. You can record the video. You can do your own podcast, and you can invite all of the people that you want in the room. And no, your stage doesn't have to be enormous. It doesn't need thousands of followers. You don't need a ballroom, a spotlight, fancy backdrop, a DJ, all of those things. A stage can be 5, 10 people in a virtual roundtable on Zoom. It can be a weekly video like this. It can be a small networking group that you curate. It can be that workshop that you're teaching something from your experience where the right people finally hear what you have to say. Size of the audience matters a lot less than whether you created a place for the right conversation to happen. I've spent a lot of my career as a corporate trainer, right, on someone else's stage, and now as a producer behind other people's stages, right, producing events, supporting other trainers, helping speakers to deliver their message. And one thing that I've learned is that the people with the best ideas, they're not always the people who get chosen. Sometimes they are simply the people who stopped waiting, because visibility is rented. When someone else owns the stage, they control the invitations, they control the time, they control the audience, and they can decide when your turn is over. But when you build that stage, you create the conditions to be known and to be heard. You decide what conversation is going to happen. You bring the right people together and you create the opportunity instead of hoping that somebody else hands it to you. This isn't about being the center of attention. Right? It's about taking responsibility for making sure that your best work has somewhere to live. So stop waiting to be discovered. Stop waiting to be picked. Stop waiting for someone else to decide that you're ready. Because you may never get invited onto the stage that you think you deserve. So build one. That's your mustache moment. Enjoy the day.